The Landman Season 2 finale had a lot riding on it, not just because it needed to wrap up a tense and often messy season, but because it had to prove that the show deserved its place as Taylor Sheridan's most talked-about Western hit right now. And surprisingly, it does exactly that. The finale doesn't rely on shock value or over-the-top twists. Instead, it leans into consequence, character, and the slow-burning pressure that's been building around Tommy Norris and MTEX all season. What works best about the finale is how focused it feels. Earlier episodes sometimes felt like they were juggling too many ideas at once, from corporate power plays to personal grudges and moral gray areas in the oil business. The final episode pulls those threads together and makes it clear that none of the conflicts existed in isolation. Every bad decision, every misunderstanding, and every compromise finally lands where it should. Nothing feels random, and nothing feels like it was added just to set up Season 3. Tommy's arc is the emotional core of the finale. By this point, he's exhausted, beaten down, and fully aware that being the fixer comes at a personal cost. The finale doesn't suddenly turn him into a hero, but it does allow him a moment of clarity. He understands that protecting MTEX has often meant sacrificing trust, relationships, and sometimes even basic honesty. That realization doesn't magically fix his problems, but it does make his choices feel more intentional. It's one of the rare Sheridan finales where growth happens quietly instead of explosively. Cammy Miller's role in the finale is also handled better than expected. Throughout Season 2, her relationship with Tommy has been defined by distance and mistrust, and the finale doesn't pretend that can be resolved in a single conversation. Instead, it shows how miscommunication and ego on both sides help create the current mess. Cammy isn't softened or villainized. She's simply shown as someone who made calculated decisions and now has to live with the consequences of them. The corporate and political side of Landman finally clicks in the finale as well. Deals are finalized, alliances shift, and the future of MTEX becomes clearer without being completely settled. That's important because the show doesn't promise stability where none should exist. The oil business is still dangerous, morally questionable, and unpredictable, and the finale respects that reality. It closes a chapter without pretending the story is over. One of the finale's biggest strengths is its restraint. There are no unnecessary monologues spelling out themes, and no dramatic deaths just for impact. The tension comes from conversations, pauses, and the weight of decisions that can't be undone. It trusts the audience to understand what's at stake without being told directly, which is something Sheridan's shows don't always manage. By the time the episode ends, Landman feels confident in what it is. It's not trying to be louder or darker than other modern westerns. Its content being grounded, character-driven, and morally uncomfortable. The Season 2 finale sticks the landing because it understands that resolution doesn't mean relief. It means accountability. And that choice leaves the door open for Season 3 without cheapening everything that came before it.